Key concepts and definitions in European Directives for Critical Infrastructure Protection. This part of the course covers key concepts and definitions used in European directives for critical infrastructure protection aimed at maintaining the stability of the economy and society. It discusses critical infrastructure European directives including NS-CIP and ESF directives, operator of essential services, OES, digital service providers, DSP, risk assessment, security plan incident reporting, cross-sector cooperation, and European cooperation groups. Critical infrastructure. Critical infrastructure refers to the systems, assets, and networks that are essential for the functioning of a society and economy. These include sectors such as transportation, energy, communication, water, and healthcare. Protecting critical infrastructure is crucial for maintaining the security, safety, and economic stability of a nation. European Directives. European directives are legislative acts issued by the European Union, EU, that member states are obliged to implement into their national legislation. These directives establish common rules and standards across the EU on various topics, including critical infrastructure protection. 1. NIS Directive. The NIS, Network and Information Security Directive, is a European directive that aims to enhance cybersecurity and resilience across critical infrastructure sectors. It establishes requirements for the identification of essential service providers, reporting of incidents, and cooperation among member states. 2. CIP Directive. The CIP, Critical Infrastructure Protection Directive, focuses on the protection of critical infrastructure from physical and cyber threats. It requires member states to identify critical infrastructure assets, conduct risk assessments, develop security plans, and establish cooperation mechanisms at national and European levels. 3. ESF Directive. The ESF, European Security Fencing Directive, provides guidelines and standards for the physical protection of critical infrastructure sites through the implementation of security fencing. It aims to prevent unauthorized access, sabotage, and terrorist attacks. Operator of Essential Services, OES. OES refers to organizations that provide essential services within critical infrastructure sectors, such as electricity, water, and healthcare. These organizations are required to implement appropriate security measures to ensure the continuity and resilience of their services. Digital Service Providers, DSP, DSPs are entities that provide online services, including cloud computing, online marketplaces, and search engines. These providers are subject to the NIS Directive and must implement measures to manage cybersecurity risks. Risk assessment. Risk assessment involves identifying and evaluating potential risks and vulnerabilities that may affect critical infrastructure. It helps in understanding the likelihood and impact of potential threats, allowing organizations to prioritize security measures accordingly. Security plan. A security plan outlines the measures and procedures that an organization will implement to protect its critical infrastructure. It includes physical security measures, cybersecurity controls, incident response protocols, and business continuity arrangements. Incident reporting. Incident reporting involves the timely and efficient communication of security incidents to the appropriate authorities and stakeholders. This facilitates coordinated response efforts, information sharing, and analysis for improved incident management. Cross-sector cooperation. Cross-sector cooperation is essential for effective critical infrastructure protection. It involves collaboration, information sharing, and coordination among different sectors. Government agencies, regulatory bodies, and private entities to enhance situational awareness and response capabilities. European cooperation groups. European cooperation groups are established under the CIP Directive to promote cooperation, exchange of best practices, and coordination of critical infrastructure protection efforts among member states. These groups facilitate the development of common approaches, guidelines, and training programs. Resilience. Resilience refers to the ability of critical infrastructure systems to withstand and recover from disruptions, whether caused by natural disasters, cyber attacks, or other threats. Resilience measures involve redundancy backup systems, recovery plans, and continuous monitoring and assessment. Public-private partnerships. Public-private partnerships involve collaboration between government agencies and private organizations for critical infrastructure protection. These partnerships leverage the expertise, resources, and information sharing capabilities of both sectors to enhance the overall security and resilience of critical infrastructure. In conclusion, understanding these key concepts and definitions is vital for effectively implementing the European directives related to critical infrastructure protection. By familiarizing yourself with these terms, you will be better equipped to navigate the legal framework, identify applicable requirements, and develop robust security measures for protecting critical infrastructure.